Creekside Behavioral Health.
Today we're here at Creekside Behavioral Health in Kingsport, and I'm joined by the CEO, Rick McAllister. Rick, thanks so much for having us out
You're
today.
welcome. It's a pleasure.
Let's talk about Creekside. Tell
Yes,
us
sir.
more about this organization.
Well, Creekside is a freestanding psychiatric and substance use disorder hospital. We've been in operation since late 2018, having served almost 12,000 people on an inpatient basis here.
And you were telling me this is the biggest inpatient facility between where and where?
Between Roanoke, Virginia, and Chattanooga, Tennessee. And let me clarify, with our 24-bed expansion that you're here to talk about,
Yes.
We will be the largest staffed freestanding psychiatric hospital in that entire region.
Break down the services that you all provide.
Sure. We have adult general mental health population. We treat kids as young as 9 years old. And then an adolescent program that's typically 13 to 18. We have a detox unit where we primarily do substance use disorder detox. Sometimes those are dual diagnosed adults where they have a co-occurring mental health related issue. And then we have a full complement of outpatient, intensive outpatient program for adults and kids, and partial hospitalization for adults and kids.
You're adding 24 new inpatient beds here.
We are.
Why? There is a need for those beds.
Yes, yes. I always say that it's a blessing and a curse. The blessing is that we're able to do this and provide hopefully better access to mental health treatment for our community and our region. Of course, the curse is that those extra beds are needed, unfortunately.
And also, break down, you offer all of these services. You have transportation available for folks that may need it.
We do. We just started a transportation department, if you will, within the last 6 months, and have already done over 500 transports of patients, usually for patients that are in perhaps a local ED emergency department and they need transportation over here for an assessment or for treatment.
And when it comes to taking care of these services, you accept Medicare, Medicaid, or both accepted here?
We do, yes, as well as all the major insurances. Medicaid. We're partnered with the MCOs in the state, so Blue Care, Amerigroup, UHC, Medicaid providers, as well as Medicare.
And you have an important event coming up soon where you're going to be cutting the ribbon on this brand new extension and all of these new beds.
Yeah, we're very excited. It's been a project that, we had our groundbreaking last December, and it's been a project that we've been watching literally from the very beginning. And Friday, January 19th, we're going to have our ribbon cutting. We're real excited about that. We got some local community officials coming in. A couple of our corporate folks will be here, as well as some state representatives. And it's a real exciting time for Creekside.
When you go out and you talk to folks that are outside of this area, or maybe just the civic groups around our area, what is the message about Creekside that you take to them?
Well, we have a tagline, Chris, called "Improving the Lives of Those That We Serve." And the message I like to give is that taglines are taglines, but we really believe that from our heart, that what we want to provide is service excellence to the people who come to us for care. There's nothing more difficult, I've often imagined, for a family member or a person to be dialing that number or walking in the door of Creekside, and we want them greeted with respect, we want them treated with compassion, and we want to provide quality care for when they're here. So that's the message I want to give. The other message is that we all are in this together to battle the stigma of mental health. If you talk to people, it doesn't take long for you to realize that most people have been touched by mental illness or addiction in their family or in their sphere of friends, yet the stigma continues. So we want to break that and make people realize that for someone to seek help, that's the right thing to do and a good thing to do.
All right, Rick McAllister, thank you so much for all you're doing.
My pleasure.
Here at Creekside Behavioral Health. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Folks, we're going to put some information for you on the screen right now. First of all, about Creekside Behavioral Health and about that great ribbon cutting they're having for their brand new expansion. 24 new beds here at Creekside Behavioral Health.
The preceding segment sponsored by Creekside Behavioral Health.